Well, blessed Wednesday to you as we come with your daily encouragement. And we are at Proverbs chapter 3. And we've been talking about building a house in Jesus and what that looks like. And one of the personifications of Jesus has been wisdom found in the Old Testament, and particularly wisdom found in Proverbs chapter 3. We talked yesterday about the initial personification of wisdom, but now wisdom is viewed as something even precious, more precious than treasure or anything else. And in the New Testament, many people interpret the relationship to wisdom as the relationship we have with the revealed Jesus Christ, who shows us how to live. And so we have it in our passage today. Happy are those who find wisdom, those who get understanding. For her income is better than silver, her revenue is better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, and in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is the tree of life to those who lay hold of her, and those who hold fast are called happy. Now, the Hebrew word is asher, and it is very similar to the word that gets translated in Matthew chapter 5 with the Beatitudes. Blessed or happy are those who pursue this life. And so Jesus is compared to this life, this tree of life, this blessing of life that is more precious than income, whether it be silver or gold, or whether it be a distinct, strong place in life. To be blessed is to be in relationship with the wisdom of God, or the way we are called to live our life before God. Now, we have the knowledge that we are in bondage to or captive to sin, and we cannot free ourselves. We have been estranged by this life, this good life that we have been created to live. But through wisdom, we are called to live that life, and that is the key or the understanding that Solomon is presenting here. Many scholars believe that Solomon borrowed this from the idea of Lady Wisdom, Ma'at, in the ancient Egyptians, the good life that one was called to live. But if we are in bondage to sin, if we are captive to sin, we can only describe it, we cannot live it, unless we have a Holy Spirit, a new breath, unless we have a new birth, unless we are being built into a new house. And so for the Christian, the interpretation is that we have found this wisdom in the teaching. We have found this wisdom in the consuming, taking in of the life of Jesus Christ, eating from this fruit of this tree of life. And so there is a lot of contrast in the book of Proverbs between getting wisdom from other sources. But if Jesus is the personification of wisdom, if Jesus is the revealed will of God, both in person and also by what he says and does, and gives us the example of how we are to be and to speak and to live in this life, we too can find this wisdom that is more precious than gold, more precious than silver, and to celebrate in that today. And so I invite you, you who have a place in the household of God, you who have been called to a new heaven and a new earth, you who have a resting place, even as you go to faraway places sometimes, even as you go to the familiar and the unfamiliar. Know that your place is in Jesus because he has a place in the Father. Your place is in the one who walks beside you through the Holy Spirit. So as this week progresses, we'll talk about the relationship of our walk with Jesus with our walk with the Holy Spirit. Take care. God bless. We trust that these continue to be words of encouragement for you today. We'll see you next time.